how do you want to show up in his life at that experience? Do you want to show up in your present body, a worse body, because you can gain weight and get even unhealthier, or a healthier, more fit body? Which one would you rather be?
Definitely healthier, more fit.
Okay. And then, so Numani, what would you like him to think and identify as you as his grandparent? Of when he thinks of you, what type of words would you like him to describe you as?
Man, that's deep. Caring and compassionate and family oriented, I think.
Okay, perfect. And then also, let's go to another layer. Just are you going to be healthy? Are you going to be fit? Are you going to take care of yourself? Are you going to, oh man, he always is eating healthy? Or are you going to be fast food and you're just going to overeat all the time and you're going to just make not great food choices? Where in that would you be at?
Definitely make great food choices, healthy.
Okay.
I do want to.
All right. So planting yourself in that spot in life years, decades from now, or like 1 or 2 decades, depending on how old he is, wouldn't it be worth that you get over yourself about the taste of Coke Zero or Diet Coke as opposed to regular Coke? Wouldn't it be worth your time and energy to reduce it significantly and find other tasty ways to get water in you? Even seltzered water. I have it right here. I've got 40 ounces of water that I carry around, and half of it is seltzered water and the other half is plain water. But because I seltzered it, it tastes sweeter. It tastes better just because it has bubbles in it, but it has no calories, no sugar, no artificial anything. Sure, I could add a drop of artificial sweetened things, but that will still make me more likely to drink all 40 ounces faster, easier, better over just plain old water. And so then we find little ways to figure out, how do we replace Coke with in a way that allows you to move forward toward that future version of yourself. And if you have that future version of yourself implanted in your brain, then you could say no to 1 extra Coke in a day. Because I didn't even ask you how many you drink in a day. How many do you drink in a day?
Well, a couple of these, a couple of those.
Yeah, how many?
A couple.
Yeah.
Well, 3, maybe.
3. And that's at least 40 ounces or something, right?
Yeah.
So 120 ounces of Coca-Cola in a day, with ice, of course.
With ice.
But you're consuming hundreds of calories of sugar that move you away from that moment. Every single sip that you take moves you away from being able to experience that moment.
Wow.
Right?
He's good, man.
No, he's definitely
man.
So let's think of this, is that the simple phrase, you guys heard it, is you can lead a horse to water but can't make it drink, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how do you make it actually drink the water?
See.
Without pushing his head in the water.
But you can't, because they're stronger than you. They will just kick you and be like, get out of here. No, you
have to
salt
make 'em
the
thirsty.
oats. You salt the oats so that
Right.
it's thirsty when you take it to water. And that's what I just did. I implanted an experience that you want to have, that you would be very joyful and happy to have, and live through that and be identified as a fit, healthy person. Not perfect, not that you'd occasionally have a Coke or Coke Zero or whatever. I drink Coke Zero all the time. It'll be my midday break. I'll take Coke Zero, and I've been putting a splash of heavy cream in it. And it is, bam, it hits. It hits so good.
Wow.
But that'll be my 2 or 3 o'clock check-in to just do something different than water or coffee, and then I'm good. But so I planted that seed in your brain around why it would be worth your time to stop and walk, to drink more water, to stop drinking literal sugar that is not only costing you increased risk of other health issues, but even your teeth. You go to the dentist the next time, they're going to say, hey, you got a cavity. Here's an extra, if you get a cavity, that's $500 because the cleaning's about $150, $200. Then the cavity is about $150. I know this because I take my kids regularly, every 6 months, and it's $700, $800 just for them to be in the chairs for 30 total minutes for all 4 of them. I'm like, man, they're running a racket here. I may be running the wrong business here. $800 in and out in 30 minutes for my crew. But as soon as they get a cavity, now all of a sudden I'm spending $1,000 for my kids' dentist bills. So even that, do you want to spend $500, $800 or get a root canal or a crown at your dentist the next time or 3 times that you go? Because it's incredibly more likely if you're constantly dousing your teeth with sugar all day.
Man.
I'm getting a crown tomorrow at 10:30.
And how much did that cost?
Probably gonna be about $300 to $500 in that area.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if you would eat just healthier, you'd be less likely to have the crown, at least now. Right? You wouldn't maybe say that the crown wasn't coming in a year or 5,
Right.
but at least it would be delayed.
Right.
And so that's another thing is this word delaying. By taking better care of yourself, you're delaying issues. You're delaying your body slowing down. You're delaying feeling old. You're delaying emotional stress that you're placing in yourself, but also on the people around you. Because if you show up less than you should be when you walk in the door because you're frazzled or stressed or whatever from the day's efforts, you're not going to show up to your kids, your spouse, your partner, whoever that you're supposed to be spending time with and engage with as best you can. And that, I think, would be even more worth not wanting to suffer in silence and taking better care of yourself. And Mother Nature's best remedy for depression is movement. Right? Let's get some endorphins going. Let's get outside and get some vitamin D. Who can't look at the sun and not be happy?
Right.
Just like, oh, it's sunny and blue skies outside. This is great. You're already
100%.
at the glasses half full type effort, energy, and thought.
You know what?
So what do you think? Can you have a little less Coke?
Yeah, you know what? I am. You're good. This guy's good, man. Well, you're right.
And okay, so let's double down on that. Can I email you guys in a month and then follow up with you on that?
Absolutely.
And I'm a snitch. I will tell. I'll be with him.
This guy will tell.
And
this guy will tell on it.
I'm in his ballpark. I don't do a lot of soda, but I'm a sugar fanatic, so I'm on. I'm going to cut out.
So you got us.
You got us.
We don't have to cut out. We find healthier alternatives.
Right. But I'm going to cut out the excessive amounts of sweets.
You got us.
Yeah.
I love cakes, cookies, and pies, so that's my problem.
So matter of fact,
so I will be marking my calendar because this is what I do. I'm not teaching anyone anything new or whatnot. I am finding ways to create more support, more accountability, and more success into their everyday life so that they move in the direction that they want. They reach that level of success that they want to have in their day-to-day life. And it can be, yes, losing weight or improving blood panels, or, hey, when I get off work after a stressful day, I can actually still live my second life, my actual real life, and participate with my family and not wind up on a couch checking out yet some more on another screen because my device is an addictive machine itself.
That's wonderful. And I'm going to raise the stakes here. I think that we do the email, but I think we should also schedule another show 30 plus days from now.
Even better. Let's do that.
We will, right?
We will. We can talk about it.
And he's going to be the one that's going to tell you, because he's with us all the time. Me more than anything, he's going to be able to say, yeah, he felt.
I seen the trucker down the street. He go to McDonald's.
I can't even go that way now.
I'm gonna keep notes. I'm gonna log it.
So we have a challenge. But again, let's go and reinforce why it's worthwhile to see through, to make a better choice. So when that automatic, because it's ingrained in you, when that automatic, I'm going to grab the cup, push it for ice, and then get ready to hit that Coca-Cola spot. Why is it important for you to say, this is not the right behavior I should be doing right now?
Because I want to see my grandson get married.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna add myself into the challenge.
Okay.
If you're willing to cut back other alternatives on the Coke, and you're willing to cut back on the sweets and other alternatives, my guilty pleasure is a Dunkin' caramel frozen coffee
Every day.
Okay.
every day.
Every day.
Okay.
It's $5.82.
Okay.
I did the math. That's over $2,000 a year in coffee. Now, I don't eat any snacks and all that extra sugar pies, cakes, and stuff like that. But that right there, I need one of them every day. But I know it's packed with sugar, but I kind of feel like I don't eat other sugars. I don't drink any soda.
Sure, that's fine. A simple alternative, of course, it becomes to finding healthy alternatives. That's always the first thing I think about. Even I work with women too, but that time of the month and they want, say, chocolate. Well, can we find another alternative besides a Hershey bar to eat that's chocolatey that can move us toward our goals, and we can find something that replaces it? The first, easiest, fastest thing is, okay, you should be French pressing beans, grinding your beans at home and French pressing so that you get a premium coffee experience that is way better and tastier than Dunkin' can offer. And then we find a caramel latte sweetener that you can add into it to give that type of experience. Again, it's not Coca-Cola, but it's a healthier alternative, and a very fast, easy way to do this literally tomorrow is just go to the store and buy, say, the caramel latte premier protein drink, the pre-shaken, the pre-made shakes that you shake up. You pour half of that into your coffee. It will taste caramel latte-like, which then will be adding protein to your coffee, not sugar to your coffee, because Dunkin' is notorious for dumping tons and tons and tons of sugar. So this would be not only a healthier alternative, but you're going to save $1,000+ this next year if you can find it. And then, so let's hook this again. If I gave you $2,000, what would you spend it on? What would you do with it right now?
Coffee.
Yeah. So what would it be? $2,000 right here, right now. What would it be?
Do I have to spend it? Because I probably just save it.
Well, we're all going to die and you can't take it with you anyways. So you have to spend it. Are you going to buy a thing? Are you going to give it to someone? Is it going to go to charity? Are you going to go on a trip? You're going to take someone, you're going to buy something for someone. What can you do with it that gives you a level of fulfillment and excitement?
A trip sounds nice.
Yeah. When was the last time you took a trip?
2 years ago.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Let's not even bring that up to my wife, because she would be like, what are you doing with your life?
That's our next show.
Yeah.
So why haven't you, when did you go? Where did you go 2 years ago?
Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Now, why so long without leaving and doing something? And a trip doesn't need to be classified as leaving the country or even leaving the state necessarily, but having time off to be able to do something fun and enjoyable that's not work.
I think it comes down to making time to do those things. Because even prior to that, it probably was 5, 6, 7 years since I went on a trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mentality, like you say, is, the hustle, the grind, the family, to have what you need, financial stability, so that's why I say that I have to spend it, because I would rather save it, because it makes me feel good when I look at my bank account.
Right. But wouldn't it be better that if you can create an experience for your family that they remember and they tell stories about for years to come?
Oh, without a doubt. It was one of the best trips I ever had, and we stayed almost 7 days. It was great.
Yeah. I might have to put you in front of my wife here to do something fun and enjoyable.
Yeah, because I like the elephants and the lions and the safari.
Yes.
And I think that motivation with the partner. I mean, as a guy, I'm not going to just say, hey, you guys want to go to Jamaica. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they just had a hurricane. I know this because my wife watched it, and it was the slowest hurricane ever. It just moved 1 foot per day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And it sat on Jamaica for a little while. So maybe not Jamaica, but somewhere else. If you could use $2,000 to go somewhere, you could do something reasonably fun for that. And even if it was local, or do something, a getaway for a weekend even, you could use some of that for that. So
it all makes sense. Like I said, it just comes down to planning and, making it happen. But the coffee isn't hot, though. It's frozen.
Even better. Makes it easier then, because you can take your fresh ground beans, and usually that when you ice it, it brings out the notes of the flavoring a lot more. And then you put a splash of that caramel latte in there, the protein powder, and then you have yourself a healthier, tastier opportunity for you to save some money and spare yourself some calories and sugar. But if that's the only, say, vice that you have, you can have sugar and be just fine in a day. It's just when obviously, say your body weight's been fine, but that also doesn't mean that your blood panels aren't fine either. So
makes sense. All right.
So
I'm in the challenge.
So you're in the challenge.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
gonna
in the
cut down, huh?
Right.
yeah,
Because I'm going to go on a trip.
yeah.
I want to throw this out there.
Fun.
Coach Brian is absolutely amazing.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you.
And I can't wait for us to to schedule for the next one.
Yeah.
I'm going to run for around 30 days or so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because I think our podcast family,
Yeah.
and I think the world is going to love you. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure your world already loves you because you're amazing.
I
You're
really would like to
motivational,
do more
You're
with them.
educational. Please tell everybody. I mean, we're going to put it in the description, but let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah.
Tell them again.
Yeah.
We need this.
Because they
Definitely.
need you. Everybody needs you.
It's your
Thank you, thank
presentation.
you.
Your presentation and your energy, man.
And all men
You
that's
know.
up in silence need you.
Yeah.
But even the women need you, which we don't really cater
Yeah.
to as much. But
Right.
we're suffering in silence health-wise, and you're helping us.
Yeah.
right.
I'm pretty sure the world needs this. Please let them know where can they find you.
Thank you.
Wouldn't it be great to go to your doctor and this guy was there? Because I've had doctors that I didn't feel comfortable even talking to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, so
Yeah.
then, but yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we need a Coach Brian.
We need to coach
I've spent my whole career being personable and collapsing trust in a good way. Right. You guys didn't know who I was
Right.
or why I should be on the show, or you could read whatever, but I have to come in, be personable, be engaging, be entertaining, be enlightening, educational, and do it as fast as possible. So I get instant, immediate buy-in as quick as possible to be able to get you to do the thing that you want to do. And that's all I'm trying to do is figure out what's the best, easiest, fastest way for them to get the results that they want. And then I win too, because you're happy, you're successful, and you're going to go experience this challenge the next 30 days. And then, and then we can come back to it. But you get, in the meantime, you can email me and different things to just be held accountable. Right. That's what it is. I didn't tell you anything that you didn't already know, but I've created this environment in which you are significantly more likely to actually follow through and reap the benefits of it in the future, which is what you want.
Make it make sense.
I love it.
That's called motivation.
I love it.
Motivation.
Yeah, it's motivate. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and it's not even motivation. It's just you being educated and understanding what you need to do with a very clear path to get to the outcome that you want. So we don't need to rely on willpower and motivation to be the thing to get us. Because you already told me that in, say, 30 years, you want to show up with this identity of who you want to express yourself be. And as long as you can think about that specific moment and really focus in on it, then not skipping the Coke today is easy. Right. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, why would I have the Coke now?
Right.
This doesn't even make sense in my brain to be able to do that.
Right.
So,
definitely.
We appreciate you, Brian.
You can find me at Coach Brian Parana is basically I'm everywhere on socials because you have to be these days. But I have a men's 100-day fat loss challenge, and it's even more than that. But thecalltorise.com. So I have groups of men that come together and we do this every week. And in 100 days, we're looking for a notable change in body, lose 20 plus pounds, get your blood panels better, get more energy, be more focused, have more product, and actually have actionable takeaways of what to do with nutrition, fitness, lifestyle, so that you live a healthier, better life. And there are radical differences because I have seen so many different things happen to people as a result of one guy was more confident, so he went to a lateral job position and got $65,000 more. Same job title. He got a little bit of a pay bump because he just said, oh, I lost some weight. I feel better. I'm going to go look for another job. Or people leaving relationships that are no good for them or are doubling down on the relationship that they had because they realized what the value is of this engagement that they're in and why they should show up better for it. And those are just scratching the surface of just feeling better and being able to take your shirt off and not feel any bit of shame in a sense. So that's what the call to rise is. 100 days, hang out with me and do some radical transformation with accountability, support, and a lot of fun.
I love it. I love it. And I'm definitely going to follow your movement, man. And we all are. And definitely we're going to schedule, so we're going to get this thing done.
Yes.
Challenge, guys. Challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. I love it.
I just want to throw this out there one more time for everybody to know. I am blown away by Coach Brian.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Your energy is infectious.
Absolutely.
And you're just the knowledge. The knowledge put together with the motivation.
Yes.
Perfect combination.
Thank you.
Perfect combination.
We can do it, fellas. We can do it.
We
Thank you, Brian. We men suffer in silence.
Nothing to it but to do it.
But to do
It
it.
is.
I'm Lucky, let him know.
Roscoe Squeeze Off.
And your boy Richie B. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Brian. Thank you, fella.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Peace.